When did you first become aware of hip hop? Can you remember the first time you heard it or experienced it in any shape or form?
The Armory Show. The Armory Show. I mean, it was it's very interesting because at that time, I had just started writing for The Voice. I was still writing both for the Soho Weekly News and The Voice at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reasons, Bob Christgau was all of a sudden really, really curious and interested in what was happening with hip hop. I have a feeling that part of what was happening is that a lot of his downtown art friends had already started the Uptown Meets Downtown movement.
Right.
And you had a lot of alternative rock and white art renegades going to the Roxy and seeing what was happening there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, maybe this was maybe just before the Mud Club got started and invited African Bambaataa from the Roxy to the Mud Club to start bringing the music there. So there was some curiosity in these white mainstream spaces about what was going on in the Bronx. So the Armory, if you're not familiar, it's the Armory is a city-owned building, which is used for many, many different, large-scale city and state and municipal functions. I mean, various different military reserve groups meet there and do certain kinds of, maneuvers or exercises there.
Mm-hmm.
The city schools sometimes have events there. PAR-UAC used to do their yearly registration there. So it's this big, huge, cavernous, empty space. They built a stage on it. And Sugar Hill Records, who at that time was the biggest rap label that was, getting a lot of attention, basically put on a show, and so you had Sequence performed, Funky 4 plus one more performed. The Grandmaster Flash did a DJ only set, who cuts faster, Grandmaster, that kind of thing. Grandmaster, cut faster.